Yeah. We brought you a check. Hello, my name's Dion Markgraaff. I'm going to be speaking for the group. I'm the San Diego coordinator of Americans for Safe Access. I want to enter these into the record. This is the action that we're doing today. And then I have, hopefully I can get these all to you. These are specific, a plan that we want you to do, that you have the power to do. So we're trying to eliminate the excuses. As you see here, this is a check that represents the symbolic of millions of dollars that are being wasted and could potentially being earned. The first thing I passed out is our action today. If you saw on the news last week, the district attorney in the Operation Endless Summer said to the public that they were trying to protect military families, when in fact they set up the majority of the medical marijuana community and providers. Over a third of the people arrested were medical marijuana providers. So today we started at the supervisor's office with our check. We're asking them to sign it. We want regulations. Now we're here and we want you to do the same. In the folder, you'll see we want one simple thing, which you have the power to do through zoning. You can zone for medical collectives, and that's what we're asking. Here, you see the law. It was passed in '96. The first thing, or one of the first things it said, to set up a plan, and that's never been done. This council has never done that. Also, there's the grand jury report that came out of San Diego, which said we want safe access. And of course, the county ignored that. You have the city legal opinion that came from the last city attorney that you can do something. You can do what we're asking. So put us on the agenda and do it. We've had the task force before. Let's set it up again. I also included letters from the tax board. Taxes are being currently paid on medical marijuana in this state. Hundreds of millions of dollars. That could be happening here in San Diego. We don't want to hear anymore that you don't have the money. You're wasting our money. This is a perfect, easiest, most popular thing that you could do. The simplest, helping sick people. How could you go out and arrest people for doing something that you say is legal and then arrest them? And even worse, arrest people trying to help those other people.
In cities where we already have deadlines, this is a non-issue.
So we're next going, of course, to the city attorney, and we have a letter to complain to her. But again, specifically, you can do something through zoning. And what has changed lately is the Supreme Court has come on our side. The Supreme Court's on our side. Obama's on.
Okay, thank you, sir. Time's up. Thank you. Sir, you're out of order. Please. Dennis, ma'am, you're out of order, ma'am.
He says that he did everything by the book, but now he's facing criminal charges for selling medical marijuana. 10 News reporter Angel Ringo shows us why a local man says he's being unfairly targeted.
An estimated 300,000 people in the U.S. use medical marijuana as a pain reliever. Joseph Malone thought he could provide a much-needed service. He went by the book to open his business, getting a license, a seller's permit, and more.
Well, a voucher for payment of taxes to the Board of Equalization, liability, insurance, everything that's requested by the Attorney General and the Board of Equalization.
He operated out of this office building on Murphy Canyon Road for 4 months until he was arrested for selling medical marijuana to an undercover cop.
But the undercover officer provided a valid recommendation. As well, I called and verified his recommendation.
His business was raided and he was arrested, charged with felony possession with intent to sell.
Mr. Malone was trying to provide safe access to people to medical marijuana, and we believe he did it entirely within the meaning of the code.
Malone's attorney, Joe Singleton, believes the district attorney targets all medical marijuana facilities, whether they follow the law or not. He sought to subpoena key people to prove it, but today a judge disagreed.
From my perspective, it's a little bit frustrating because the only way to show that this policy exists is to be able to get inside the district attorney's office and to ask questions of the very people who formulate the policy.
With no clear answers, patients and advocates worry many will take their chances outside the law.
Unlike throughout the state, there is no access here in San Diego. So basically, you have to go to the street, perhaps cruise Ocean Beach.
That was Angel Ringo reporting. A motion to dismiss Joseph Malone's case is still pending. His attorney is hopeful the charges against his client will be dropped.